Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Grateful Queen, and this is a channel all about reselling pre-owned clothing on eBay and Poshmark. I have a what sold video for you today. I'm gonna go over 10 items that sold in my eBay store fast. So that sold within, some of them a few days, some of them a few hours. I'll do a few Poshmark sales at the end too, because I realize since I sell more on eBay, since I've been doing that longer and that's my main platform, I haven't done a lot of what sold on Poshmark, so I'll try and add a few of those in there too. I have a small Poshmark closet that I've been working on for about a year. It maybe has about, I don't know, 75 active listings that haven't sold. I absolutely love Poshmark to buy on. I buy a lot on there and also to sell on. However, since I'm only a part-time reseller, most of my energy still goes into eBay. I've been selling on eBay since 2011. I sell mostly pre-owned women's clothing that I get at places like yard sales and thrift stores. And as a part-time person, I have about 10 or 15 hours a week to work on my business. I have another business, another career that I do almost full-time, so I'm juggling both and I'm a mom. So yeah, part-time is definitely different than full-time reseller, but this channel is really about documenting my process of taking something that used to be a hobby, selling things on eBay, and turning it into a business, a legitimate business that makes a good profit and that I really enjoy. So if this sounds interesting, give the video a thumbs up and stay tuned. I'm gonna go through what sold on eBay first, what sold fast. I have my computer and notes down here, so if you see me kind of looking down, that's what I'm trying to do. And I finally learned how to insert pictures of the items that sold, so hopefully that happens too, where I'll tell you what item sold and put a little picture up so you can actually see it, if I can manage my video editing, which I am new at, and my quality is not on point yet, but I'm hoping it will be with time. This is a relatively new channel, new venture for me, and I'm learning as I go, which is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. So the first item on eBay sold that I'm going to talk about today is a Chico's top that sold within a few hours of listing. It was a pretty cool top. It was a size 2, which in Chico's, since they do vanity sizing, is a large, and it was a bright red. It was a bright red slinky spandex top, but it had one shoulder, and I said in my haul video when I got it, I'm like, I'm definitely gonna need to find a stock photo or something because it just looked so strange. Had a ruffle across the front, and I had it on there I think for $24.99 with best offer. Someone within a few hours sent me an offer for $20, and I took that, shipped it out, no problem. So that was a really quick sale. Chico's sells awesome for me in my eBay store. It's one of my best sellers. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that one of the business goals I have is to try and sell things for $20, and I'm having a lot of success doing that. I have some other videos about that if you want to check those out. Another thing that sold really fast are these aerosols women's shoes. I love this sale because I bought these at a yard sale, so these shoes appear in one of my yard sale haul videos. They were $3. They looked new or almost new. I took a best offer of $21, plus they paid $8 shipping, which I love when they pay shipping. Normally on eBay I do free shipping. These were super cute though, really in style. They had a cork platform wedge, and they were this bright kind of coral fun color, so I knew those would do well, and they sold really fast. Next is a brand that I talk about often on this channel. It's Stitch Fix. Stitch Fix is an online stylist service where men, they actually do men, I think kids, I'm not sure, where you go online, you start an account, you tell them your size and your style and what you're interested in, they make a box and they send it to you. It's really popular, and many of the brands that Stitch Fix sells sell really well for me on eBay. This top sold really quickly, I think because the brand was Stitch Fix. It was a 3X, and it was just a silky tunic. It really looked a lot like the Daniel Rain, the Daniel Rain for Stitch Fix. The pieces look similar. Once you become aware of the brand, you'll notice this kind of career office-y tunic style is really popular with them. So I sold for $20, and I think that was something that was in my death pile for a long time, and I finally pulled it out and got it listed, and it sold real quick. The next sale is a new brand to me, so keep your eye out for this brand. The brand is called Jess and Jane. I have another top. This is another top that I found by this brand that's in my store right now, my eBay store, which you're welcome to check out, is Queen Bee, and the store name's Grateful Queen. I have a link below in the description section of this video if you want to check it out. The reason I offer that is because when I was new, it was helpful to go and look at experienced seller stores just to see how they're doing their photos, what their pricing is, what their titles look like, just as a way to learn. And I still do that sometimes, even as an experienced person, because I always want to be learning and growing in this business. So I still look at people's stores just to get ideas. So you're welcome to check that out. There's a link below. But Jess and Jane, size XL. This was a tunic. Anything that I can put laggin look in the title, which is that layered artsy art teacher kind of look. Lots of boxy tunics and linen, and almost anything that I can put that laggin look title in seems to sell really well for me. That one sold for my full asking price of $29.99, and I had free shipping on that one, and it was pretty light, so it probably just cost me between $3 and $4 to ship. Okay, this next sale, I'm trying to find it on the computer. Sorry, you guys, I'm totally looking down. Okay, the brand on this is Mother Jeans, and these sold really quick within 24 hours. Mother is, it's a kind of a newer denim brand, but people are really talking about it, kind of like Current Elliott. And these jeans were really cool. They, so I had them on there kind of high, and someone within 24 hours sent me a best offer of $22 plus shipping, and I took that. I have a pair of Mother jeans in my Poshmark closet that have been sitting, and I sold one pair of Mother jeans around the $25 mark, so they're a really cool brand, and they have the potential to sell for a lot. They retail so high, you guys. This pair was really cool. I think the name of the jean was called Magical Forest. They had a floral print, they were skinny, and they had these long ankle zippers, so those ones sold quick. I think they were a really neat style. Another thing that sold fast within a couple of days, you won't be surprised, is this Garnet Hill tunic. This thing was awesome. It was new without tags because it had the button bag still attached. It was a linen top, 100% linen. It was a long button down. It had a almost like chambray denim look, and it sold for $29 on best offer within 24 hours. I had it up, I think, for $29.99 or maybe even $39.99, but I really wanted to flip that one quick, so I accepted $29, and I'm really happy with that sale. I think I paid about $4 or $5 for that at a thrift store. If I remember where I got it, you guys, I'll try and tell you. You can also check out my haul videos because often some of these are in there. The places that I shop right now are yard sales, like a church thrift store in my area, and a Salvation Army on Wednesdays when they have 50% off day. I went to the Goodwill outlet a few weeks ago. I have some videos on that for the first time in a while, and I'm really evaluating whether the Goodwill outlet, where you pay by the pound, is the best place for me at this time, because I am trying to sell things for about $20 or more, and I find it easier to go to a regular thrift store and find items like that. It made a lot of sense for me to go to the Goodwill outlet and pay by the pound. Mine are $1.79 a pound. When I was flipping quantity inexpensively, when I was flipping things for $9.99, $12.99, and just tons of mall brands and all that, outlet was the way to go. And I'm evaluating. I did find some really good stuff at the outlet, but I also picked up some things that maybe I wouldn't have normally picked up just because they were so cheap. And I'm like, wow, this is way so little. It's like probably less than $1, I'll get it. And it's not necessarily something I can sell for $20. More to come on that, because I made a few videos, and I'm gonna see how things sell, and then I'll have more data to analyze that. I'm on Instagram, find me there, I'm Grateful Queen, and there's a lot of good conversations on there right now about the benefits of regular thrift stores versus the bins versus yard sales. Depends business model and what you like. We all get to figure that out for ourselves. But that's something I'm working on, looking into. Okay, this next sale I want to highlight because it's a brand that I'm having a hard time selling, but these sold in less than 24 hours. And the brand is Lucy Activewear. They make awesome stuff, you guys. It's really high quality. It's expensive if you buy it from their site online. But it is a brand that does not seem to have a great resale value. And it sits for me for quite a while normally. I've had some other leggings and tops on there that are just really not moving. But it's so hard for me not to pick it up. Do you guys have brands like that? Where it's like, I see it, I'm like, I've got to get this. This is such an awesome piece. It's so expensive, but it doesn't resell great. There's a few other brands like that that are on my list where it's like, why do I keep buying this? But I think these sold so quick and for a good price, these Athleta pants, because they were size XL, and they were black, so they were a solid, and they sold within 24 hours for my full asking price of $29.99. So my guess is it's because of the size. Solid black activewear tends to do really well. People like those basics that they can pair with anything. I mean, it's fun to have a great pair of printed yoga pants or something, but you're probably not going to wear those as much. Whereas black, you can wear them and wash them every day and no one would notice and it'd be fine. Okay, a few more here. I'm looking for this next item. So you might have seen this next item in a yard sale haul. The brand is Citron Santa Monica. Many resellers consider it a bolo because these tops, I've seen mostly tops, I've seen some pants, they're usually 100% silk and they often have an Asian inspired print. This one was 100% silk, it was a size XL, and it had a subtle Asian print on it. So all those things, I was like, yes, this is total bolo, I'm so glad I found it. And I paid $1 at a yard sale, so that was awesome. However, when I put it, when I steamed it and put it under my lights, I saw that it had multiple flaws. So this one sold within a few hours. I think I put it up for $24.99 because of the flaws, and I took tons of pictures of the flaws and I noted them, and someone sent me an offer and a nice note for $19.99. I took it because I was like, oh my gosh, I was just happy to make $19.99 on an item I paid $1 for, but it was totally flawed. I mean, it had a bunch of little dark stains, nothing major, nothing that would be like super noticeable, but they were definitely there. It had a bunch of little dark stains on the sleeves and then kind of like a little discolored whitish spot up here. So I'm really glad. The person, I already got feedback, it sold really quick. I was glad to be able to recoup some money on that one. But that is a bolo brand. Look out for that brand. It usually sells quick. Bigger sizes, better. More colorful Asian prints do really well too. I'm in like the $40 to $75 range. Okay, this next one I like because it was also a yard sale score. So when I shop at yard sales, I can keep my cost of goods down. This was a really interesting dress, and it might kind of be like a one-off. It's another lag and look item, and the brand is Noblu, N-O-B-L-U, and it was like a ruched, gathered kind of bubble hem. Definitely a lag and look kind of drapey piece, almost like a Victorian hemline, and it was like a gray color. It was a size extra small, but it was definitely oversized, which I noted and put measurements in my listing and said, this says extra small, but I mean, I think it could have been like a large. But in that style, that lag and look style, it's often oversized dresses, tunics, things like that. And that one sold for $35. I did free shipping. It probably cost me about $4 to ship. It wasn't priority or anything, but it wasn't super light either, I remember. There weren't that many of them online. There was a handful, and so I put it on really high for like $59.99 just to see, and it sold really quick with that offer of $35. And for paying $1 at a yard sale and having it not be a super popular brand, that was a really good flip for me that I was happy with. I think I just have one more to share with you guys from eBay, and let me get my Poshmark page up. So this next brand is definitely, it's a be on the lookout for because it sells for me really quick, really consistently, but not for super high dollars, more in the like $20 to $40 range. But the brand is Cut Loose. I think they might be a California company. I'm in Northern California. But they're a lag and look brand, kind of an artsy brand. This was something actually out of my own closet. It was a gray tunic, kind of thin with contrasting stripes, just a really popular style and stripe pattern that I know people really like. And I think I had it on for $29.99. They sent me a best offer within 24 hours of listing it. Oh no, this one was 2 days, I'm sorry. This one was just in a couple days of listing for $20, and I accepted that. I didn't have any money into it because it came out of my own closet. One of the major perks of this gig for me, you guys, is the clothes. I mean, I end up keeping a lot of the rejects. So I'm like, ooh, that's too bad. This has a little hole. I'll have to keep it. So that's great. Plus I have access to inexpensive clothing all the time. One thing that I do try to be really good at is cleaning out my closet. Not like hoarding, but like if I bring a bunch of new stuff in that I got for myself, take some of the old stuff out. So I'm constantly shopping out of my own closet, like sourcing out of my own closet. So that's cool. Okay, let's see a few things that I can share with you from Poshmark. Poshmark, I don't know. I didn't do my numbers and stuff, you guys, but I probably sell like just a few things a week. A couple things a week some weeks. I only list on there that much though. Like I probably list 6 new items a week. So I know that if I want to grow on Poshmark, I need to list more on Poshmark. And I just don't have the time to do both so consistently, so I put most of my energy into eBay. That's fine, I still love being on the platform. I use a lot of the money that I earn on there to shop for things that I want for myself and my family, so it's a win-win. Let's see, I don't do a lot of men's in general, but I do some, and one item that I'll share with you that I sold was this men's size medium shirt. The brand is Carbon to Cobalt. It was just a white, lightweight button-down shirt with a blue print. I thought it was really nice. It sold for $24. They didn't send me an offer or anything. That was my asking price, and they did full shipping, so that was awesome. Poshmark takes a flat 20%, so that was a good sale. Shout out to Street Savvy, who's another reseller, does awesome content on YouTube, because she talked about this brand as being a reliable seller in one of her haul videos. And it took, I don't know, that this is not part of the what sold fast, because I don't have that much that sells that fast on Poshmark because I don't have a ton of sales, but I don't know, that was probably on there 3 weeks. Let's see, I sold this Anthropology skirt, and I sold it for $14. It was a size 6. The brand, I'll try and show you the label. Everybody seems to have a hard time pronouncing it. It's like Edme and Esselite, and they do these kind of what I like vintage inspired, really pretty blouses I've sold by them. Whenever I see this brand, I actually pick it up because it tends to sell pretty well. That had been sitting for a little while, a couple of months, and it was 14 bucks. Sold it for 14 bucks. I had a bundle. I think this is like my first bundle, you guys, and I was just so excited to sell the bundle. So I just, it was a bundle of 3 items. The person's told, I offered them, they bundled the items. I sent them an offer of $45 for these 3 items they accepted. So it was Surf Gypsy new with tag pants. These were awesome, lightweight, gauzy with a slit up the leg, and they were new with tags. I think I got those at 50% off day at Salvation Army. I had a graphic t-shirt, Free State. I was trying to get into, like, when I was newer, this is one of the first items I ever put on there, and I realized graphic tees were becoming popular, so I was like, oh, I'll try this graphic tee. I don't know that I would pick up that particular graphic, but it was worth a shot. And then this last item was a new with tag, Lucky Brand, size large graphic tee. I don't remember what I paid, but this was a retail arbitrage item like a year ago when I went to TJ Maxx and Nordstrom and bought a bunch of new stuff. I don't know if I would buy this again. It's been so long, you guys, that I've had this. It's been sitting in my store. Maybe it would have sold now because now people are starting to buy tank tops. Maybe I should have held out a little bit longer because I listed it out of season and it just seems like it sat forever. So I was happy to see it go. One more I'll do from here. Oh, I sold a belt. So I sold this Michael Kors belt for $18. I think I had it listed for $24.99, and they sent me or $25, and they sent me a best offer of $18, and I took it. I'm excited about belts. I went to a yard sale recently, and there was a big box of belts, and I sifted through and got like 5 or 6 genuine leather. I look for like distressed belts, genuine leather, vintage belts, like something unique with a big buckle or something, and I got a bunch of them. I just listed them in my Poshmark closet, so I'm excited to see how those do. I haven't done a lot of accessories, but I think right now belts, I'm filming this in the summer of 2019, and I think belts are super popular with like a graphic tee and some distressed shorts or jeans. I think people are really loving belts right now, so I'm gonna see how those go. I will keep you posted. Thanks for watching this video. I have lots more. Please check them out. I'm very appreciative for you supporting this channel and watching the videos. I'm really loving doing it, and I would love to engage with you in the comments section. So give it a thumbs up and a comment on the way out, and I'll see you in the next